Hi everybody, welcome back to the Tarot Cottage. I'm back again with another pick a card reading for you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all the support, all of the kind comments. I really appreciate all of the kind comments. And for the majority, all of the comments have been mostly kind. So thank you so much for all of that, for the loving environment you guys are creating. If you're finding yourself on this channel for the first time, welcome. We are trying to create a space of inclusivity, light, and love here. We are a positive space only. So if that's what you're into, please grab yourself a cup of tea, pull up a chair, and we'll have a chat. We're all friends at my table. We do daily pick-a-card readings here. Today's pick a card reading is a requested video, and it is who is secretly fantasizing about you right this moment. What are their secret thoughts? We do have 3 piles in front of you today. We have the mouse spirit here with the little white flowers. I don't know what kind of flowers those are. We have the moth spirit with these beautiful calancho, if that's how you say it, orange calancho flowers. And we have the hawk spirit here with the beautiful pink petunia. So if you already know which pile or piles are calling out to you, the timestamps will be listed below as always. If not, take a moment to pause the video and sink into your body. Take a couple of mindful deep breaths and try not to overthink it. Whatever pile or piles are calling out to you, just choose whichever one you're drawn to the most. I'm going to go ahead and start with group number 1. Again, this reading is about who is fantasizing about you right this moment secretly. And what are their secret thoughts? Hi everyone in group 1, I hope you're doing well today. You guys were drawn to this mouse pile with the beautiful white flowers. This is your reading on who is secretly fantasizing about you and what are some of their secret thoughts. So you guys were drawn to this mouse spirit, and the mouse spirit is a very cautious creature. Some might almost say that they run away every time danger kind of pops its head out. So the person that is fantasizing about you could be a very quiet, shy person. They could be very meek. They could be the type of person that when, you see them in public, maybe they kind of freeze and look like a deer in the headlights type of look. Just a very meek, grounded type of person. So who is secretly fantasizing about you? What are some of their secret thoughts? So we have the Death card here to begin. So somebody's in a transition or a change, a phase, sort of a changing phase in their life. And we have this Page of Cups. So there's an emotional new start being offered to you, or you have someone, maybe a brand new relationship beginning. The Page of Cups can really represent a young type of energy. It doesn't have to be young in age. It can just be somebody who's very youthful in their personality, somebody who doesn't have a lot of experience, maybe somebody who just really wants to come in and give you all the bells and whistles with that Page of Cups. Oops. We do have the Three of Cups in the reverse position and the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. So this could be somebody that you met in a friend group, maybe somebody whose love offer never quite got off the ground. This could be somebody who's crushing really hard on you from your friend group, and who maybe sometimes may appear a little bit cold to you in public. If you guys are hanging out together, they might seem disinterested. Again, I feel like they could be a really shy person. This Three of Cups in the reverse position, sorry guys, my cat was running through. Someone might even say that they're a little bit, they may act a little rigid in public. This Three of Cups in the reverse position makes me think of someone who's maybe, they don't feel like they're supported enough. They're not feeling like, maybe there's been too much partying going on, although you guys are stuck in isolation, so I can't see how that could possibly be the case. But it just makes me think of someone in your friend group who maybe isn't getting the treatment that they think they should get. This Queen of Swords in the reverse kind of makes me think of someone who is maybe cold and rigid a little bit. Maybe that's how they're sort of appearing to you. But in truth, this person is losing sleep over this connection. They could be up thinking about you all night long. And I do feel like they are. Like, they really want to move into a new phase of this connection. And they're thinking about you all night long. They're up all night long. I don't necessarily feel like it's a nightmarish sort of situation, because I feel like this is a really heavy crush situation. Like, it's like a love sickness. They really want to move this connection into a new beginning with this Death card. We also have the Knight of Cups here. You know, again, with this Page of Cups, as I said before, they want to come galloping in with all those bells and whistles. They're a really romantic person. They could be a water sign, somebody who is really emotional under all of this, you know, shyness. They could be a very emotional person with all of these cups. But the truth is that they hold you on such a high pedestal. The sun and the moon rises and sets on you. They have such a deep crush for you, but I feel like they're really scared to come forward and tell you because they're really insecure. And again, that could almost present itself in like an impetuous type of like cold energy when you're around them. Who is secretly fantasizing about you? What are they thinking, please, Spirit? Who is this person for group one? So we have the Six of Cups. So this definitely feels like a friendship situation, maybe one that has never quite gotten off the ground, somebody that you've grown up with or someone you've known for a while. It's like a real nostalgic love type of feeling. The Six of Cups makes me think of soulmate situations. Again, a lot more energy, water energy here. And we have the Queen of Cups holding you up on that pedestal, wanting to, I feel like they want to just pour all their love into you. Like, they just think you're so abundant, you're so beautiful, you have so much to give. You could be a water sign as well with all of this water. It just really, you're always on their mind. You're constantly on their mind. When they hear songs, they're thinking about you. You know, things in their everyday life are triggering memories, thoughts of you. They're really feeling a little bit stuck right now in their current situation with isolation, I feel. You are the king and they are the queen. Counterparts here. Counterparts, and they want to move into a new situation with this connection with this Eight of Cups. Oh, so much water energy here, so much loving energy here. They really want to move into a new phase of this connection. What else, please, Spirit? Who is this person that is secretly fantasizing? What are some of the thoughts that they're having? What are some of the thoughts that they're having? They really want to come forward and tell you the truth, give you some news with this Page of Pentacles, but they feel really, I feel like they feel immature, or they feel really ill-equipped to explain their emotions effectively. And so that's why we have this Page of Pentacles. He brings in news. He tries to manifest things for himself. And it's like he's a student. Like, this person's like trying to figure out the best way to come forward. But again, I feel like their dreams are just filled with you. And in their dreams, they just dream about they dream about the life that they want with you. But here we have this Queen of Swords again. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords. I feel like they're trying to cut through some of the mistruths in their own mind. They're worried that some of this could all be in their head, or maybe they're too focused on you over this period of isolation, and they're worried that it might be all in their head. So they're trying to look at the situation logically instead of full of all of this emotion, which they are full of when it comes to you. It's difficult for them, that they're trying to be intelligent about it. They could be a student. You could have met them in school. Here's the Death card again. They really, really need a new transition, a new phase to begin in this connection with this Sun, the Three of Cups. They really want a new beginning. They want an end to this old friendship and a beginning into this new relationship. Because they feel like they have a lot to offer you. They feel like they can give you what you need ultimately. And they dream about that. I feel like they're really stuck in their head, in their daydreams and their fantasies about becoming this king that you will just be so proud to be with. Again, I use the words king as male energy, but it doesn't have to be a male you're asking about. It can be a female as well, just wanting to create that stability. They could be a Taurus. And I feel like they really think about that. They think about becoming the king, but they worry that in your mind, they're still that child that you grew up with. And they want you to know that they're working on themselves. And with this page, I feel like they could be in school, working on themselves to become that king. And here's the Queen again. The Queen, the king to the Queen. They really want to fill up your cup and have that lid put right on. And I mean, when I say they want to fill your cup in their fantasies, they really have a lot of emotional, sexual fantasies about you. And I feel like, you know, with those, they're not just like sexual fantasies. It's like really loving energy here. It's like they want to do things with you. Here we on the back of the deck, we have the Lovers card. They really want to have that relationship with you, that intimate relationship with you. But I feel like it's going to be a very loving type. That's what they want. They want it to be very loving. Get some romance messages for you. Release your ex. So the time has come to clear your energy. For those of you who are resonating with this card, you will know that that's for you. If you're in a third party, perhaps. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. They have always been attracted to you, I feel. But again, they're trying to slice through their attraction for you versus this emotional outburst they feel for you. Religious factors, cultural factors could be an issue in this connection, which could be have held them back from making a move in the past. And unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like they've been holding this flame for you for quite a while. They've been feeling this way for you for a long time. So it's been unrequited. That's probably what is making them feel so meek. Get some direct messages here. What would they say to you? What do they want you to know? What kind of fantasies are they having? Here, I daydream about you. I feel like they're in their daydreams. I feel like it's also in their nighttime with that Nine of Swords. But they are afraid of rejection because again, there's a lot of pages here. I feel like they're worried about how you're going to accept them or receive their offer. They don't compare to you. So if somebody is stuck in a third party situation, they're letting you know that they don't compare to you and how much, you know, they've invested emotionally into this connection. Oops. We complement each other. So as much as they feel like, as much as they feel like you guys are, like maybe you are out of their league, they also see you as the king and the queen here. They see you as counterparts, and they really think about, you know, building that foundation with you. Sorry, I dropped the card on the floor. I wonder what you're doing right now. As I say, they daydream about you in their waking hours. They're up at night thinking about you too. But the distance between us is killing me. A couple more here. They're telling you they need more time before they can figure out the perfect way to come forward towards you. They're trying to figure it out. They're insecure. They're feeling a little ill-equipped, as I say, but they really want to see you again. It's all they've been thinking about while they've been in isolation. Please don't give up on us. Let's get some charms for you guys to kind of seal the deal. All right, we have F, H, and K today. We have the word police. We have the Chewbacca charm, which makes me think of somebody who could be very kind of nerdy or have a very specific defined interest. So I'm a nerd because I like tarot and crochet and baking and things like that. But they could like Star Wars or League of Legends or cosplay or something like that. Just something very narrowed interest. We have the guitar and the guitar pick, so they could be a musician. We also have the strawberry. So August could maybe be an important time for you, or the strawberry itself could be an important totem in your life. We have a pile of grapes. We have the St. Anthony of Padua charm, which makes me think of, obviously, St. Anthony, the name Anthony. He is the patron saint of lost things, and I've also heard him called the patron saint of impossible causes. So I feel like, you know, this person worries that this is an impossible cause, that they're kind of working themselves up. It's interesting that we have this stone because it makes me think excuse me guys, about the Queen of Swords, and we had her twice in this pile, and I feel like your person is really trying to be logical and trying to cling to that logic as much as possible when they're feeling down. They could work for the police there. We also have the key, so I feel like they feel like you are the key to their happiness, and they're really working hard to figure out you know, how to make this all work with you. We have the gift rune. It talks about, you know, it's a generous rune. It's about exchanges of all kinds. They want to be generous with you. We had that beautiful Six of Cups. It's about being generous, about, you know, wanting to pour all that love into you. They are trying to think of the best way to approach you. They would love to shower you with gifts. So I really feel that is significant. I think that's it there today, guys. Okay, group 1, that is your reading. This is who is secretly fantasizing about you. These are some of their thoughts. If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell button. If you're on Instagram, I'm over there as well. Please head over there to see what I'm up to. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. And I do hope that you guys join me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, guys. Hi, everybody in group 2 who chose the moth spirit and this beautiful orange calancho flower. This is your reading on who is secretly fantasizing about you right now. What are some of their secret thoughts? So you were drawn to the moth pile here. And when I think about the moth, I always think of moth to a flame. And I feel like you're drawn to this person, even though sometimes it can feel like a dangerous prospect. I feel like, you know, that moths are attracted to flames, and scientists don't even understand why. Even when it's to their demise, they're still attracted to that flame. And I feel like that's sort of this attraction you feel. It's like a pull. I feel like this person feels the same way about you. Like you are the light and they're just attracted to you. They can't stop but think about you. So who is this person? So we have the Two of Pentacles and it came out in the reverse position. So this person could be juggling a lot of responsibilities right now, and they're not able to commit fully. I feel like they are really focused on you though. Like you see these characters and they're like staring straight. Like it feels like a really balanced energy. It feels like a mirrored energy here. I feel like you guys are both kind of feeling overwhelmed. We have the Three of Wands though. Lots of passion, lots of desire for expansion in this connection. Your person could be a fire sign, but the Three of Wands really talks about their desire to travel with you. Sometimes it represents, you know, a third party involvement, but I'm not really focusing on that right now. It's just about wanting to embark on a new journey with you. They're feeling overwhelmed though. In their everyday life right now, they're feeling overwhelmed, but they want to embark on a new adventure with you. And it could be a new sexual adventure with these wands here. We have the Eight of Wands, so more passion, more fire. You know, the Eight of Wands are about speediness. It's about movement and news, and I feel like they're getting antsy. Like your person really thinks about you a lot sexually. They're getting impatient. They want to come rushing in. I think they dream about like just a frenzied type of interaction with you to take them to new heights, perhaps. They have a definite need to come forward. The Lovers. It's like they're in a decision mode, but the Lovers is really about, you know, sexual energy. You know, Gemini is represented. So, I mean, sexual energy, they really want to become your lover. I mean, I think it's as clear as that. I'm only saying it quietly because I have children in the other room. But we do our best while we're in isolation and while we're working from home. Whoops. I just dropped some on the floor. Pause that, guys. Okay, so the ones on the floor were the Hermit card and the Two of Wands. So much fire here, so much passion. The Hermit is, you know, could be Virgo represented here as well. Just they're juggling a lot. And they feel the need to kind of sink into themselves. And I feel like you are the distraction that they use in their everyday life in order to kind of recharge. Like when they're feeling overwhelmed, when they're feeling stressed, they sink into themselves and they think about this passion that they feel for you. The Two of Wands, you know, they have plans of success. They want to come forward. They're working on these plans. It's like they're thinking about it. They're looking out into the abyss and the future and the options that they have, and they want to travel with you. They want to have a lot of passionate experiences with you with all of these wands here. fire. This group is just fire. King of the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe this is taking a little bit longer than they would prefer, but I feel like your person, you know, as I said, they want to come in with like a frenzied type of interaction, but they're also willing to take their time to get you to where you need to go, if you know what I mean. You know, they're a very dependable type of energy. They want you to know that, you know, they'll get the job done. It may take them a little while, and I do feel like they're getting impatient with the amount of time it's taking for them to be able to move forward towards you. And you're getting impatient too, but there is victory here, more fire, more passion with this Six of Wands. They see victory. They see, they want to reach the finish line with you. When, like, they are confident in your abilities. And it's really, you know, this time in isolation, all of this time thinking about you, fantasizing about you is really bringing in some, like an aha moment about you, like mental clarity. All this time with this hermit juggling things, but when they sink into themselves and think about you, it's like this clarity moment. It's like renewal. It's just like it's just a mental breakthrough. What are some of the fantasies that this person has? So we have the Strength card. Leo is represented here, Leo's energy. The infinity symbol is over her head, so this could be definitely be a soulmate situation. But she's taming that lion. So I feel like this person really wants to teach you a few things in bed. If you were the fire sign here, they want to like tame a little bit of that. They want you to tame some of the fire inside of them. If they are the fire energy here, they just look at the way that lion is just looking at her, tongue out, lapping up all of that attention. And I just feel like that's what they want to do. They just want to lap up all of your attention. They want you to dote on them. Because they put you on this pedestal. You're the beautiful Nine of Pentacles. She is secure. She knows what she's doing. She's abundant. It's like you're very independent. You're very self-assured. And that's sexy to them. They like that. They like how independent you are. They like how attractive you keep yourself, how well kept you keep yourself. And here we have the Page of Pentacles. So they don't feel quite as secure or sure of themselves, you know, compared to this beautiful girl here. They kind of feel like a kid, but they do want to come forward with news. And I mean, they think about that a lot, and it's taking longer than both of you would like, but they have such a deep, fiery passion for you that I feel they will. I also saw the Knight of Cups on the back of the deck. I feel like this person won't be able to stay away. I think they're going to contact you. Ace of Swords again. We have 3 cards fell out here, you guys. We have the Ace of Swords here, so lots of mental clarity. It's like they're really gaining aha moments. You guys as well. They're watching your social media as we speak, so they could be watching you right this moment, leaving messages. I wouldn't be surprised if these messages popped up in and out of the blue with this Page of Cups. As I said, I feel like they're going to come forward and talk to you guys out of the blue. I feel like they're going to express themselves out of the blue, offer you that emotional love offer, and slice through some of the misconceptions here, because they're not going to be able to take it any longer. Stay optimistic. If you're worried that it's taking too long with that Knight, stay optimistic about your love life, because it's coming. They're not able to hold on much longer. Free yourself. It's time to take back control. If you don't like waiting around for this person, then you can also act, and you can, you know, Spirit's really telling you that you're able to free yourself from the mental prison of uncertainty. Finances and career are a factor right now in this connection. They may not feel like they have as much to offer you. Maybe you make more money than they do, and they don't feel like they can match you in that area. So that could be one of the reasons why they're taking their time here, because they don't feel like they are able to. Make the effort. As I said, free yourself. You can move forward towards this person as well if you know who this person is and you have the same feelings towards them. On the back of the deck, we have the codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And I do feel like your person does spend a lot of time just gazing out the window, wondering what you're doing. You know, this is about fantasies, about daydreaming. I feel like their fantasies are in the day and in the nighttime. You see her just kind of looking out. It's daytime. You know, the thoughts of you don't end with their dreams. It's during the day as well. Okay, let's get some messages here. Sorry, you guys. My dog needed a drink. Okay, so what would they say to you? I don't know how to let you go is that first message popping out. Oops. And they're saying that they didn't realize they loved you until it was too late. So that's an interesting message coming through. Also, the I'm afraid of rejection. Here's I dream of being reckless. So much sexual energy here with all of those wands. They really dream about just charging in with that 8 of Wands and just coming full, like making it happen. You light up the room. My heart skips a beat when I see you. Oh my gosh, they just have so... And I knew the first moment that I saw you. I could lose myself in your eyes. So they're really, like, they are really, they really find you attractive. That 9 of Pentacles is not lying. They really, I miss you. So if you guys have been apart because of isolation as well, if you know this, who this person is. Also, I dream of you. You know, we're talking about fantasies here. Let's get some charms. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have M and B and U and J for our letters today. We have the yin yang symbol, a carrot. I do feel like when they think about you, they think about, like, you're like this carrot being dangled off the end of a string, you know, when you're trying to, you see those old cartoons and they're trying to get the donkey to move forward. It's like you're that carrot. You are what keeps this person going. They feel like you could be a soulmate relationship, and they have a desire to mend things with you with that button. This is the Calgary Stampede silver dollar. It says Pete Knight on it. The date is 1982. So Pete could be a name that is significant to you. This is something that was given to me when I was a girl, and I thought it was just precious. I thought it was just worth so much. So I feel like they hold you on that pedestal again. We have a pineapple, and we have this little 10 commandment charm, which says, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." So that may be a special message for someone here. Let's see, what else do we have? Some runes. Let's take a look into those. We also, I think I mentioned the pineapple as well. The rune of movement, changes, gradual or spiritual, and whether gradual or spiritual, it's about progression and movement. I feel they're moving towards you. As I said earlier, I feel like some of you in this group are going to definitely hear from your person. We have the rune of breakthrough, increase in security. I feel like they're working on themselves. They're coming forward with that offer. They really want you to know that, you know, the depth of their feeling for you. And we have the rune of travel and journey. So movement, movement, movement. This person's coming towards you. So you should be ready. Also, I just feel like some of this movement may happen because you may get tired of waiting. You may also make the effort. This person wants to make the effort too. Some of you may move forward into this connection if you know who this person is. Okay, group 2, that is the reading for you on who is secretly fantasizing about you right now. What are they thinking? If this resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell button. Join me over on Instagram if you feel called to. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the third group, and I do hope that you guys join me on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, guys. Hi, everybody in group 3 who chose the Hawk Spirit and this beautiful petunia. This is your reading on who is secretly fantasizing about you right this moment, and what are they thinking about. Just as I said that, I noticed that my wax poured out some wax onto my thing, which, you know, irritates me because I just washed this yesterday, but also is indicative of your person, you know, desire to pour into you probably. We have the Hawk Spirit looking at things from a higher perspective. They could be an air sign, somebody really focused perhaps on their goals. We'll see what the rest of your cards say. Who is this person who's secretly thinking about you? What are they thinking? Who's fantasizing about you right now? You dropped one on the floor, so let me grab that. So we do have the King of Swords here. Somebody very logical, as I said, somebody very intelligent, somebody who tries to look at things intelligently and not from their heart source, perhaps. They are more logical than they are emotional. A serious type of person. So you have the Six of Wands here, which really represents, you know, their desire for victory. They see victory with you. And this beautiful Ten of Pentacles. So they wanted, not only do they have, you know, sexual fantasies about you or physical fantasies, but they also dream about building that foundation with you. We have this rocket that just, or this arrow that shoots off into the sky. I feel like when they think about being with you, it really just sets their heart on fire, and I feel like they want to build a foundation with you that they can be proud of. They want a new beginning. Here we have the the Judgment card here, and you know the Judgment card is all about a rebirth or an awakening. It's like they're waking themselves up to this connection. It's like it's been an aha moment. Maybe they weren't completely aware how important you were to them, and some time apart in isolation perhaps has given them some clarity about their desire for a new relationship. The Judgment card could also, they could work in the law field, they could be a lawyer, they could work in that sort of realm as well. Just climbing the ladder of success. We have here the Hanged Man. So they're feeling a little stuck right now when it comes to this connection. I feel like they're trying to be focused on maybe their career, but you enter into their head and kind of make them feel a little bit stuck in this passion. See that snake wrapped around her stomach. You know, I feel like they feel that. Like they feel entrapped by this connection. They feel like they're tethered to you, and they're trying desperately to be logical, but it's really, really difficult, and they're losing their balance on that. You see her kind of balancing on one foot. They're not able to continue this logic when it comes to you because they have so much passion when it comes to you, and their dreams are filled with you. Their daydreams are filled with you. We have here the Hierophant, the Master of the Head. So interesting. Do you see how this is such a cool card? Like they're trying desperately to hold on to their logic when it comes to you, but here you are floating into their dreams. They're trying to be master of their own head, but you're infiltrating all of those thoughts. They are no longer the master of their own thoughts. You have now taken control, and the thoughts they're having are building that foundation with you. Who is this person? And whoops. Who is this? The Lovers. So they definitely, you know, think about a sexual union with you. They definitely want to be, they want you to choose them. They are trying, it's like they're choosing you over their own logic right now. And they think about just charging in out of the blue and offering you a brand new emotional start. That's what they want with you, is this brand new emotional start, a brand new beginning. I feel like they could come forward out of the blue. He scooped that fish up. The Pisces could be in your chart. It doesn't have to be. Ace of Wands, a very sexually charged card with this wand. A lot of passion. They want, you know, the Ace of Wands sometimes, you know, can represent the erection. I'm saying it quietly. I'm sorry, guys, but my kids are in the other room. But they think about you that way, and it's like they're leading the charge here. They really want to bring forth a creative new idea for you. They really want to bring forth a creative new offer, and they just keep, again, it's all of those leaves, you know, that represents all the thoughts of you. They're sprouting up everywhere. They're sprouting up everywhere, these thoughts of you, and like infiltrating their day, their night, everything. They desperately want to leap into the unknown with this connection with you. And they do feel like fate is nipping at their heels a bit with this dog, and they're worried that it may be taking too long. You see this person holding the rose. They want to offer that to you, but they're terrified of where they might land. But they could be represented by Aries here as well. They could be a fire sign or have that in their chart. They could be a Gemini as well, but the signs aren't really that important. What is important is the feelings behind it here, and what they really want is to jump into that unknown with you, move on into a new relationship with you. We have this moon here and this 8 of Cups here on the back of the deck, and I think that they really want to be honest. They want to take those masks off. They want to move into that new future. This person. Let me get a little bit more clarity for you guys. Who is this person? What do they want to say? Who is fantasizing about you? So we have the 6 of Pentacles here. Somebody could be working on themselves, again, climbing that ladder of success, working hard on their finances, somebody doing pretty well. But they want to have this desire to be generous with you. They could be very generous in life, and they need balance. The 7 of Cups, there's a lot of options. Maybe this person has a lot of options, or they think you may have a lot of options. This 7 of Cups is all about the fantasies. It's about fantasies, about fantasizing. I feel like this person does fantasize about you all the time. Again, when they're supposed to be working, I feel, is when those thoughts come up a lot. And they have a desire to take those masks off and share those thoughts with you. Three of Pentacles, they want to build a strong foundation with you. Again, with that 10 of Pentacles, this 3 of Pentacles, they really see you not only as this passionate, sexual creature, but they want to build a foundation with you. They want to be, they want to move forward into a real connection. It's not all about the physical for them. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this could be a friend person in your friend group, maybe, or someone you've met through friends. Or maybe your friends are just giving you a lot of advice. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So much passion this person has. And I feel like it's almost not in their nature to be this passionate, because I feel like they are really logical. But you ignite that in them. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like this person's just been holding a lot of flames for you for a really long time, and they don't know how to let that go. And they don't feel like it's been returned yet. But there's been a lot of flirting in this connection, maybe. So extend your lighthearted energy to others. Maybe there's been a lot of flirting here. Get you guys some love messages. X out of the way. Oh, well, right out of the gate, we have the I fantasize about you card. So if you're worried if this person, or if we're asking the question, who is fantasizing about you, this person definitely is. You're consuming their thoughts. And we see that here with the Master of the Head. I feel like this person normally is the master of logic. Excuse me, guys. But you're consuming their thoughts, and they are no longer the master of their own head. No one knows that they're thinking about you either. This is a secret. Again, with that 8 of Cups that I saw on the back of the deck. Excuse me, guys. There's also masks being worn in the 7 of Cups. I feel like this person, it's a little bit closed when it comes to their emotions. They don't wear their emotions on their sleeve. But you unravel them and you make them disheveled. Your body drives me crazy. So they're normally a very logical person, but you take that out. I want you. This is a very passionate pile. Whoops. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. This person is very, it almost feels possessive, but in the in a desperate way, like kind of a sweet, desperate way. I'm yours forever. But they are worried that this is all in their head. And then 2 more messages here, guys. I've never felt like this before, and I'm trying to become a better person. They're working on themselves. Maybe they're climbing that ladder for themselves. They're really trying to become a better person for you, for this connection, to make themselves the person that you deserve. Some charms for you. Okay, so we have F and R and Q. We have 2 shells here, which is interesting. And this one shell reminds me of the High Priestess, who has secrets. You know, you can't see inside this shell. You can't see quite what's in the inner workings of the shell, but there are secrets here. There's an inner wisdom. And then we have this other shell, which, again, would hold secrets, but there's a hole in it. So this person feels like they're being unraveled, like they can't keep their composure for much longer. They're going to have to break through and express themselves. It's interesting that we started with the hawk spirit, because here we have the key with 2 wings. You know, looking at things from a higher perspective, this person really, you really are the key to this person's awakening, I feel. We have some grapes here. We have this shell, again, makes me think of the High Priestess, makes me think of, as well as the Empress. Just secrets, but something precious, like they're holding on to this. We have the microphone. You could be a singer. They could, with the guitar pick there. We have a little exclamation point as well. And we have this quarter from 1995. So the 25th of any month could be significant to you. We also have this little commandment. Thou shalt not bear false witness. And that's interesting because of all the masks being worn and this person not maybe being honest about their true feelings right now. You know, we're in isolation, but so that really speaks to me about, you know, the desire for truth and being open with your feelings, which this person I don't feel is used to. What is here? We have the rune of joy and pleasure. It talks about things finally going your way. So there's some optimism here with that beautiful Fool card as well. The rune of opening suggests fire, creativity, and clarification, which is definitely needed in this connection, because this person doesn't feel like they can be honest with their feelings. But we have the rune of strength and willpower. Rapidly overcoming the forces against you. I feel like, as I said earlier, I do feel like for some of you watching, this person is going to pop up out of the blue with an offer. We did have that Page of Cups come up, so I do feel like this person might come forward just to clarify everything, to finally get things off of their chest. Okay, group 3, that is your reading on who is secretly fantasizing about you right this second. If you feel called to and it resonated with your situation, please leave me a comment in the comment section. Head over to my Instagram. I do daily messages over there as well, but I also offer once a month, I do a free reading giveaway. So I'm doing that in about a week. I'll be offering that. So make sure you head on over there and are following me on Instagram so you don't miss out on that announcement. Otherwise, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and I do hope to see you guys here on another day at the Tarot Cottage. Bye, you guys.